Welcome to Studio Chatter. Look at us. So we're all together.
Woo, we're back.
We're
Yay.
back.
It's been
Better than
a
ever, right?
long
Natasha,
time.
it's been like a year.
I know. It feels like that, right?
does.
But it's only been 4 weeks.
But then I missed
Yes.
in
Yes.
September,
So
and then
6
did
weeks.
you
And then
miss?
I missed.
So I don't think we've been together since August.
No. Well, it's
I've
good
kind
to
of
be back together.
I've kind of missed less than everyone else. I feel like I've been here quite
Oh,
a bit.
stop.
Right?
I only
Maybe
missed
you
one.
haven't.
I feel like I've been like
Game on?
cohorting with everyone.
That's
I don't
good.
know.
That's
It
good.
is, it is
I
good,
hope
I
that's the
guess.
case.
Yeah, no, I need to go somewhere. No, it's
Please
been
do.
fun, but we've missed you. I've missed like the
Well, thank you.
3-party.
I mean, I feel like I've been a world traveler. I haven't been out for a while, and so we did a couple back-to-back excursions. So as you know, we went to Paris. I took Barrett to go modeling. So it was Paris Fashion Week. We took Grandma. I've had a lot of people ask about how she got into the modeling gig. So it started a few years ago. She became a fitness ambassador for one brand. And when we were at New York Fashion Week, she was asked to or be cast for another designer that's more couture. So she watched for Mila Hoffman in New York. So she did kind of a bridal party show in New York, and then she was casting a few months after the fact. And so Mila always has a bunch of designs in mind. So it could be, and they're all made, one of a kind, very couture. It could be very bridal party. It could be very, dreamy dress part. I mean, so it was very Parisian. So all of the photo shoots were against the Eiffel Tower. It was the runway, like the venue was amazing. So I think she will probably do another show. There's a couple of options that we could do internationally, but she also has some other things on her plate. So I don't know how that's going to turn maybe into. I don't know.
Like a career?
Maybe.
Like, is it something that they pay them for? Do you have to have a manager?
No. So now we're kind of to that level. Like if she needs a portfolio, I don't know if we will actually do the whole layout and get, somebody to do that, or if she just wants to continue with some of these, variations, because she's going more into high school, and so she has some other opportunities that are coming up. But it's super fun to chaperone her, and Paris was a dream. So
Well, to have her in the blue dress with the Eiffel Tower in the background, that memory, that image, she'll remember
Like
for the
a
rest of her life.
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So it will be, blown up and will be on the wall. And for sure, Grandma was like captivated with the entire experience.
Oh,
so it was a very long weekend. So it was really like a whirlwind of 6 days. So by the time we got there, we had everything mapped out exactly what we wanted to do. So we had been to Paris once before, but it had been years previous. So we had been to the Louvre, we had been to the Eiffel Tower, inside the Eiffel Tower before. I think I was actually pregnant with Barrett so this was my 3rd trip. So I guess I was pregnant with the 2nd trip. But my mom really wanted to see the catacombs. And I don't love being underground. I don't like, I feel claustrophobic, but I said, okay, I will put on my big girl panties, we will do this. And so that was a really awesome experience. So we went to the catacombs, and we also went to, oh my gosh, it's totally escaped me. The cathedral. Notre Dame. Yes.
That had burnt down, and then they redid it.
So yes, and they're still working on that. So that was amazing. So that made it into the plan, and actually, like everything, I felt even been more modernized since the time I'd been there before. So we got around really easily in Uber. We had a very boutique, lovely hotel. So like all of that it worked out really, really well. So
Was it Barrett's first trip?
It was Barrett's first
So your
trip.
first trip to Paris, and you're modeling there,
Right.
Right?
Wow.
How can you even?
I know. And how do you explain that, like, to a 14-year-old? I'm like, the appreciation factor, right?
Like it took me until
It takes many,
married
many
life.
years.
Yes.
Because as a sophomore in high school, I had been to Moscow, like as part of just a European AP class. And you're like, oh, I went to Russia. And it's just kind of matter of fact.
Yeah.
It's like I went to Ohio, right?
Right? And
Yes.
until many years later, and you're like, wow, like I really went there. and then I did this thing, and that was really awesome.
Yeah.
So yes, we did that whirlwind, and then we came home, and then we already had the vacation planned with the family to go to Florida for fall break, so we did all Universal, so we did Epic, so that was...
Was that just so fun?
It was so fun. It was so fun, and the season was perfect because we love Halloween, and it was Halloween Horror Nights, and then it was Islands of Adventure, and then all the Harry Potter stuff, and then the Velocity, I don't know, the roller coaster or something. Everybody wants to be upside down and inside out. So, and we're at the perfect age because
You are.
Yep.
I think it's just it's almost that step up. We love Disney. Do not get me wrong, but it's kind of that next step though, like for the fun factor and all the twists and turns and all of the rides.
A little bit more grown up.
A little more grown up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your kids are at a perfect age.
They are.
yeah.
They're at a perfect
I know.
age.
I'm going to keep them this age forever. I've told them this. They're not listening, but you know.
Because when we went to Disney with all the little grandkids, it was like revisiting like that time in my life where I'm like, oh, we take it slower. We do some little rides and some big ones. And so that time is so great where you can just kind of go with each other and just go play freedom-wise.
And it is a busy time of year. So
Is it?
Yes. So I think everybody does their fall break there. So I would definitely, and we did the Express Pass, so definitely would recommend that. But
It was crazy.
it was crazy, but it was so fun. And I think just because Epic is so new to Universal, there was also like I'm trying to think of the world that we were in, but it was like Frankenstein and so it's a little more dark.
Okay.
So again, the season was perfect. So that was super fun, and yeah, I mean, I would go back to Paris in a heartbeat. But the travel has been, I feel like we've just been very high speed and function. And now it's like end of season everything. So if you're going to any of your kids' programs or grandkids' programs, I feel like we're wrapping up end of season soccer.
End of season, soccer.
End of season youth cheer. And so I'm like, and here we go into the next phase because they're announcing and cheer tryouts are in March. And you have all so we're going to have the holidays and then it's just going to be that uptick and upswing again. So I'm breathing for a moment
Breathe
and then here we
and
go
enjoy
again.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Barrett's lucky to have you as her mom to go
thank you.
support her and
Yep,
take her
giving
and
her a
allow.
lot of neat opportunities.
Yeah.
Well, I have 1 and 1, so that's what I get.
So enjoy it, and I'm sure your parents are enjoying every moment with them.
Yes. Yeah, they love every bit of it.
Did your parents go to Florida with you, or was that just your
No,
little family?
that was just our little unit. We had decided that. Well, and interestingly enough, so we had planned that back to back with Keith's work conference. And then he decided to fly home and catch his breath for a minute before he had to go back. So he went back for another week. So then I was
Oh my goodness.
taking the reins, coming back from all of that. So we're just happy to be home for a minute and get into
Halloween.
fall. And yes, and we have the costumes picked for that too. So when you have a Harley Quinn in your house and you still have a blow-up dinosaur in the house. So
You're getting there. I'm going to
Yes.
be Diet Coke for Halloween.
Are you?
That's a good one.
I made myself a little headband that has these little squiggly red things and then a straw and a lime, a fake lime.
I love it.
Diet
Oh,
Coke with
good
lime.
job.
What are
Good
you
job.
and Chris going to be?
We really don't dress out. I bought a T-shirt in Salem, Massachusetts when I was there last month,
yay,
and it
yes.
says Salem and a hat.
Oh,
Perfect.
cute. That's usually
That's-
what I do, my witch hat. Most
Well,
times.
I think Keith and I don't know. I think we've been dared to be 6'7".
Stop it.
Boy.
Please bring pictures next time.
We might. And my ideas for our big birthday bash. So I'm super into Wicked right now. So
So we need to have a wicked birthday party.
yes.
I love it.
Yes, we'll just ask Pete, right? Well, we have many wonderful guests to talk with. Let's get the chatter started. Our friends with the Dromedons are at it again. Let's welcome Tyler Dimmick and Ben Smith from the production of Big Fish to the table. Welcome, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, Tyler.
Yeah, it's my second time.
Second time, second mug. And then Ben, you're new here. This is exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, live on TV. Okay, guys, so tell us a little bit about what's going on in the Dromedon world.
So, our production of Big Fish is opening soon. It's a great show. It opens November 13th and it runs through the 22nd. It's going to be on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So
Okay.
I like to pretend that I know all the things, but I do not. I know nothing about Big Fish.
Me either.
So,
Me
yes. So it's okay. Well, good.
So you've
We're
got
good
10
company.
minutes to inform
10
us
minutes.
all the details.
To advertise Big Fish.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
What is it about?
Yeah, it's about a father and a son. The father tells a bunch of crazy, extravagant stories that are like kind of made up,
Okay.
at least somewhat. And then the son is more matter of fact. He doesn't believe a lot of the things his father tells him.
Okay.
And so it's about, there's two different like times. You cut to Edward talking to young Will.
Okay.
Young Will. So when he's young and telling him a bunch of stories. And then it cuts to older Will when his father is dying. And so
Yeah, he's battling cancer, and
Okay.
the son's trying to like reconcile.
son's trying to
like,
figure out.
Yeah, like what's the actual truth about what his father, like how his father lived.
Oh my gosh,
So
this
is it a
sounds
little
deep.
bit,
Yeah.
deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And what are
very-
each of your roles?
So I'm Edward, and I'm the dad. and then-
I'm Will. So it's,
But you're the older.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
No, so
because when they cut the screen.
So Will, there's young Will, and that's
okay.
Reagan at our school, and then there's old Will, and that's Ben.
Okay,
And then
but
Edward.
you're always the
Edward
same.
is old Edward and young Edward. So
And you do both roles?
yeah.
Okay.
So I kinda,
He's on stage a lot.
I don't leave.
Oh,
But, yeah,
Do you
it's
have
okay.
hair and makeup changes for that?
So we have like lots of costume changes to like show like different stuff, but makeup, there's not gonna be like wrinkles and stuff. There's just not enough time for that.
That would be hard, I imagine.
Gray
and then
hair?
if anything, we just like get a hat or something.
Oh,
but,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So did you guys know anything about Big Fish, or were you like us, like, what is this show?
I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, I knew it was a movie, and I knew it was like
Okay.
a Tim Burton movie, but I'd never seen it.
So it's newer. So I mean, how
No, Big Fish
how
is
new?
old, isn't
It's
it?
old.
yeah, Big
It's
Fish was
super
like
old.
2000s. It came out around then. I
Okay.
think.
Super old.
Well, not that old.
5
Not
years
that
ago.
old.
Okay.
Okay, well, just interesting because I'd never really heard about
I
it.
hadn't
So
either.
I would love to see the production. It sounds amazing.
Is it so different than doing like Mary Poppins is just like upbeat
is.
and fun, and then
So-
this seems a little bit more serious?
Yeah, so one thing I've noticed about it is that when I was Bert and Mary Poppins, it just felt like it was high energy all the time, and like my role was to like just bring the fun, you know?
Okay.
With Edward, like there's a lot of like humanity in that character, you know? And it's like he wants to be like loved by his son, and he wants to like connect with the people around him, but sometimes like he just doesn't know how to do that. And I don't know, there's something like really great about that, and it's a much harder role to play. But,
Oh, so challenging.
yeah.
What about the musicality of this production?
There's a lot of really fun songs
Okay.
because he tells a lot of stories in the form
Yeah.
of songs. But there's also some more sad ones about like
Yeah.
him singing to like us when he dies. That's
There's
one of
there's
those.
one that I love that Edward's wife Sandra, she sings a song when like he has like this nightmare, and she's like comforting him, and like she knows he's gonna die, but she sings this song about like how she doesn't need like any like the money or the house or anything. She just needs him. And that's like it's a heartbreaking song, and he has some great songs too. He has
Yeah.
this one called Stranger.
Yeah, it's a really like fun song about Will has just found out that his wife is pregnant, and he's realizing he doesn't really know his father, and he's about to be a father, and he would hate for that to happen. So he really wants to understand his father, and so it's like talking about how he doesn't really know his father, and he's a stranger to him. And,
Okay.
yeah,
So this sounds very like real life, like parallels real life, right?
very much is.
Yeah.
Would you guys agree? Like you're what, seniors
Yeah,
at
we're
Spansburg High
seniors.
School? So do you feel like you can relate to some of the things that the characters are dealing with in your own lives? Or do you feel like you're a little too young to experience that? Like, do you think your parents are perfect right now? Let's dive in deep. No, I'm just kidding.
Of course they do, right?
You know where do you understand my question? Like, does it parallel real life to you guys?
I kind of see things like from Will's side of it, and it's not like my relationship is like Will and Edward's like with
Yeah.
my dad.
Yeah.
But like I see some of the things like with my parents where it's like we don't understand a couple of things about each other, and it's like there's some conflict there. But like it never gets to like that point, you
Right.
know?
Yeah, I think the same thing, but like the fact, like the way that Will really wants to know more about his father. He's not just like, he doesn't want to know. He wants to find out about what his father does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to understand.
I kind of relate to that.
I love stories like that paint a picture and tell something a little bit, dive in deep. So with this being said, is it a little bit more mature audience? Like, what do you feel like the age range
I
is
think
for
that
it?
the age range, like, it'd be great for like you to bring families, like
Okay.
little kids as well, and it's great to bring like your grandparents and parents
Okay.
and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And like I think anybody can go and enjoy it. Like little
Yeah,
kids could just love like the high energy and
The
the,
big
music.
dance numbers. There's
and-
plenty of those.
Yeah,
But there's also parts for the older audience
the more mature audience.
that will understand it and really appreciate it.
Okay. I kind of want to watch the movie. You both have seen the movie.
I haven't.
I haven't. I haven't watched it all
Oh,
the way
good.
through.
Oh, you guys
but
better.
yeah.
Or does that kind of like mess
it.
with your head, and you're like, no, I just want to be in character and not compare.
Yeah, I'm not sure how accurate it is to the
Okay.
musical.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the musical is very different because the movie isn't a musical.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any of the songs in it. so-
Okay. Okay.
We'll be doing our homework tonight, right?
All of us need to go back 25
And listening.
years.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes.
we heard a little bit about Tyler and his aspirations and everything. Ben, why don't you introduce yourself just a little bit and tell us what you want to do with your drama career?
Yeah, I'm Ben, obviously, you guys know that. I love acting and singing. I'm not totally sure if I want to pursue this as a career, but I love the art and I love acting and stuff like that, and I just love to continue doing that, whether that's like community theater and stuff like that.
Okay. So, any college aspirations? Will you study it at all, or what's your field going to be?
I'm really looking to be an orchestra teacher.
Oh.
That's-
Ooh,
yeah.
I love that.
Which could be part of the play in the musical. You could be the guy leading the music.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And Tyler, you're still on course to.
Yeah, we did some college auditions recently, so
Did you really?
We're getting into that, and it's kind of intense. But yeah, this is like what I always want to do for my career and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Well, good luck to both of you. Very exciting.
Yeah,
Very
totally.
cool. I'd love to go. I think it sounds like a deep, fascinating story.
oh yeah,
Something
Good
on
job.
a different level. I don't know. I took my grandkids last time and we had a heyday. And then when it was a little intermission, we went up to the top part and sat up there because there were seats available.
Yeah.
And I'm saying from every angle in that theater is just so amazing.
yeah. It gets a little hot up in the balcony. But if you can get past the heat, then it's pretty
Okay.
good.
So we
yeah.
need some climate control, maybe.
yeah.
Well, we're inviting our audience to come and watch the play, and for all of our viewers, you can use Dawn Chatter as the code for a $2 discount for tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
We have a season tickets. Is that what it
Season
is?
tickets, yeah.
And then you can get tickets for Big Fish, and we have Godspell in February, and was it Mousetrap?
Mousetrap at the end of the
Mousetrap
year.
in like April and May.
Yeah.
So it's like a discount on all that, and if you
Okay.
use the Dawn Chatter, I think it gives you $2 off.
Yeah,
of
to
that.
get the tickets, go to
Fantastic.
dramadons.com.
Okay, and two more to look forward to in your Dawn's career.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for joining
luck,
us.
you guys.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Thank you. On our last episode, we talked about cybersecurity. Natasha, that is right up your alley. What are some good ideas that you can tell us about?
Okay, you guys are picking on me today.
Yeah. We are.
And
Let's
all the
go.
good is. Well, first of all, how did you talk about cybersecurity the last conversation?
Our new director at SFCN
Okay.
is new, but really hyper-focused on, he's had a lot of experience.
I
with
love
And
that.
like
Okay.
networking, but he's like specific to cybersecurity, right?
Okay.
Yes or no? I think.
He's fishing.
Okay.
He talked a lot about
About
Oh,
fishing.
he was
okay.
talking about
Good.
fishing.
Yes, no,
The other
No,
kind.
that's perfect because I actually put some of that in my notes, and that's what my focus is. That's like my new job focus.
Is fishing.
Part of fishing and vulnerability management, and there could be gaps in the network, but very specifically, especially to our viewers, just how we can protect ourselves as our own persons, our own phones, our own assets, anything that you maybe have a password on. If you're like me, and I do this because it's easy to remember, right? Like choosing your passwords. Like it shouldn't be familiar. It shouldn't be, your kid's
The
name.
same
your
one
grandkids-
over and over again.
The same one over and over. And we all make that mistake many times over, or making variations of that. So I would say using long, complicated passwords.
So I should tell them to auto submit it and then just save it with Face
Sometimes
ID.
yes, sometimes no. But the problem with autosave, right, is that you'll go to another computer, you'll go to a different phone, and then you're like, I don't know it. And
Yes.
then you reset it, and then you reset it, and you forget. Which isn't always the worst thing sometimes when you're resetting it. But yeah, if you can change it up often and long, complicated words. And sometimes the ones that they will make for you, and you say yes, use that password, but as you know, they're very long and complicated. Those are the ones that you want to save because you're never going to remember them.
Never.
But definitely that. I would say, are you familiar with 2FA factor or authentication?
Yes, like I do my Face ID
Yes.
and the password.
So if you have to have two factors, so it's either using your face or if it's using a different,
Yeah, my phone
yes. So
with
you
the
have two
computer.
things again. So yes, I know it's a
that.
pain sometimes, but it's another way to keep you safe. Any links and attachments that you're not familiar with. So sometimes there would be a hyperlink to something that, oh, I want to go see that. And then it will open up some type of malware or something on your computer. So I'd be very aware of that. Or attachments that maybe you have received invoices. You're like, no, I shouldn't be getting, don't open those because those are never good. And if it's an unfamiliar email that you're not familiar with, or you don't know that you're getting it, there's spoofed emails. So if you look at the email address sometimes, so it's from somebody. Oh, it could be Comcast. Like maybe you're used to getting an email from Comcast, but it will be something else
like
completely at the end.
Comcast.net.
Yes,
Or
yes.
something, you know what I mean?
Or,
It's like
yes.
a little bit different.
Or if you check even, if you do even open those sometimes, if you check the entire email, there will be something very unfamiliar in there that you're maybe not aware of. Software and devices, make sure that they're staying updated. So there's a reason that
Something
we do
for
that.
that,
Yes,
okay.
yeah. So there's usually updates because they will be providing patches for a fix for those vulnerabilities or the holes in your system. So just make sure you're doing that. And then secure connections. And I think some of this could be guilty of this as well. I know that when I'm in a public place sometimes, so maybe you're at the mall. For me, I'm at the ice arena sometimes. Maybe it's, and you're like, oh, I just need to connect really quick. Or you want to check your bank balance really quick or something. No, don't do it.
So don't use someone else's Wi-Fi. Like you should maybe turn off your
Just
Wi-Fi when
just
you're
be
in public
careful.
spaces.
Like if you're out
because
shopping or
sometimes
something,
it'll automatically connect
it
to
does.
something, right?
Yeah, so you may want to check that sometimes. And I know if I feel unsafe or I'm in a situation, maybe even sometimes like a hotel network, I'll tether to my phone sometimes because I know that it's my personal hotspot. But there you go.
There's so much to learn about it.
So
Yeah.
much.
So much.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just increasing.
And it does.
as we-
It's increasing all the time, and you just have to be aware and be safe.
Thanks for sharing, because
Yeah,
I think
well-
this is a good reminder.
Yeah, we'll talk more, I'm sure.
I'm sure. We love our next guest slogan on her Instagram page. It says, I tried it, I loved it, and now I'm telling you about it. Let's welcome Brinley Duke from Utah Mom Favorite Things to the table.
You're back.
I'm back. Yay.
New date, new name.
Yes, we're doing Black Friday weekend this time.
Which is so exciting to me.
It'll be fun.
I feel like it's going to be better, Bryn.
Yes.
Do you
I think a lot of people either start shopping Black Friday weekend or they completely finish Black
good
Friday
point.
weekend, right?
I do.
Yes.
Like I'm definitely a start Black
Oh,
Friday
really?
weekend.
Okay.
And I'm
I'm just
finishing
so
up.
busy. Yes, yeah.
So when you're saying Black Friday weekend, is it Friday and Saturday?
Just Saturday.
Just Saturday.
Yes, yeah.
And tell us, it's Utah Mom Favorite Things.
Yeah.
Christmas
So I mean,
market. Okay.
it's just all my favorite things. I
Okay.
feel like so all my vendors are a lot of my favorite things,
Okay.
right? Like you have like the Who Cares Club, Felsen Jewelry. Those are like literally. I live in
Tell
her
us-
clothes.
yeah, tell
Who
us what
Cares
you
Club.
Yeah.
So Who Cares Club. I love them. Yeah,
Yes.
their like motto, I guess, is
They were
very,
there last
like-
year, right?
Yes, they've been there every year. So this is my 4th year, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. but they've been there every year, and they have clothes, and it's called the Who Cares Club.
Okay.
A lot of her stuff on the back says like "Don't be rude," and she's awesome.
She's funny.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's so funny, and I love her. And then Felsen Jewelry. I'm allergic to everything. Like I cannot wear jewelry, and all of hers I can wear. Like
Yep, your little.
you can sweat, swim, sleep in them. Like these earrings.
Yeah, my
and
grandkiddos are
necklace.
like that too.
Yeah.
Some of them are super sensitive. Even the ones that they're pierced with has to be certain. But
Yeah.
their jewelry, like their little mini hoops and stuff, are good.
Yeah, they have great stuff.
Cool.
But they have everything. They have stuff for like your grandma all the way down to like your teenagers too.
What
like
a good
all of
teen
our-
gift. Like,
All of our vendors. So Thrift Hood will be there this year.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yeah.
oh, do tell us more about Thrift Hood.
We love
we love
The thrifty
Thrift
bus.
Hood. Yeah. So Thrift Hood is just like a thrift market, and they have it in Provo, and I think they have a location in Salt Lake too. But all their stuff is like good. Like when you go to the DI or things
Yeah.
like that, and you have to sift through like everything. All their stuff is just so cute, and teenagers love that. Like they love like
They're
the
into
So they'll have a
thrifting.
shop.
Yes, yeah.
They'll have stuff to shop
So
from.
they'll have a
Oh
booth
my
there.
gosh.
And then Lodge 33, they're like a hat company.
Yeah.
I order, my son does baseball, and so we do like our hats through them, like the
Oh.
mom hats. So you can do like custom hats through
Are
them.
those
or
ones
they
that you
have-
just posted?
Yes.
On your
Yeah.
Instagram? Okay, those were darling.
Oh, they're so
You'll
cute.
play
So,
this one.
well,
I need
can you
one.
do custom there, or they have the hats there, right? You're
So
not
they have
making-
hats there. They have a lot of like collegiate wear. So they have a lot of like Utah Utes and the Cougs and all
Okay.
that. So
And then I'm sure you could do a custom order.
yeah.
Could I walk
you
in
can
and say,
custom
do
through them.
Beck? Right
No,
here.
but we will have another hat company that's like the patches. And
Yes.
you can do like a patchwork hat.
Oh, okay.
There too, yeah.
Those are cool.
Custom
Yeah.
there.
And then we have a baker coming, and she does cakes, and they are insane. Like she
She'll
just did
be
a
selling
Wicked
them?
one for Dancing with the Stars.
Natasha!
It was insane. I was
Okay.
like, how is someone that talented? I don't even know.
Wow.
So yeah.
What about self-care?
Self-care, yes. So Golden Oak Aesthetic Lounge here in
Oh,
Spanish.
okay, yep.
Yes, they will be there. I'm trying to think what else we have.
Because I think you've done like Botox in the back.
Yes.
In the past. Will there
Yes.
be anyone like that doing any sort of treatments?
So
or
she will be
piercing?
there.
Okay.
I don't know if she's doing Botox or not on site, but she
Okay.
does do Botox.
Okay.
And she's good. She did mine.
Sweet.
I need to go get a little touch up, but yeah, she's great.
Awesome.
What else are the hot items to share? Like, what's everybody like kind of running toward to like get for their friends?
Yes. I feel like honestly, the jewelry and the Who Cares Club, like people ask me
Okay.
every year if they're coming back.
Okay.
And they do come back, and they do
comfy
great.
sweat
I'm happy that I'm
stuff.
going to be here. Yes, because I have the go-tos, right? So I'm always like, well, you know, Oprah's list. Like, what is she doing for her top 10? Or like the
Yes.
neighbor gifts, like, oh, a dish towel and some dish soap, and what else?
That's been my go-to the last couple of years.
I know because and everybody kind of loves it too, but sometimes there's variations. So I know that these ladies brought things to the table before too. Like what were the lotion that you brought last time? I
Oh, the
loved
little
that
beads?
so much. Yes.
Yeah, I got those up at Swiss Days. That would be a cool
Yeah.
vendor too.
And I don't like lotion. Not really on my hands.
Yeah.
I don't love that, and I did love that.
That's so funny because
Yeah.
I cannot stand myself without lotion.
So I think I'm going to be in town, so I'm super interested to go.
And
Sounds
it's
like so
just
much fun.
Like me and my sister did it last year. We had a heyday.
I remember,
It just
okay.
felt like this cozy Christmas get together.
Yeah.
Like people from the community were stopping by. Like you had the little drink station out there. like
Yes,
there be hot
soda
chocolate?
mix. Yes, they have hot chocolate and drinks and cookies. Their cookies are like my favorite.
Okay. And
So-
in the past, you've done giveaways. Do you plan on doing any giveaways?
Yes, we do giveaways every like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then this year, so last year we started doing swag bags. So this year we'll do the first 20 that will have a code word. So if you follow me on Instagram, that morning I'll post the code word. And if you find me with the code word, the first 20 will get a swag bag. And they're amazing this year.
Oh my gosh.
They're so
Okay,
good.
I'm putting down
Yes.
code
Yes,
word.
Wake
they're
up early
good.
for that.
They're
Okay.
good.
Okay, and your hours, 11 a.m. to 7
Yes.
on Saturday.
Okay.
Then you can just leave the Utah Mom favorite things and go right down to Main Street because it's the Winter Lights Parade at 7.
There you go. And it's on Main Street. So
It's perfect.
at the River Bridge Event Center.
It could be their starting
perfect.
place.
Yeah,
And they go
there you
from
go.
there.
It's perfect. Get your hot chocolate there.
Head
and
on
then
down to Main
head on
Street
down.
and see
Yeah.
Santa.
How many vendors inside?
So there's about 26.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And I like that you're not spending all day, because I feel like that's a busy weekend. And to go, I'm usually there like an hour, and then we can go decorate for Christmas or whatever.
yes,
Yeah.
Or
It's a
do
perfect
our
little
Black Friday
stopover.
shopping.
And I feel like I'm super picky with my vendors. Like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes you go to like little fairs and there's like 4 of the same vendors there. I mean, they're different, but they all sell the same thing. And I'm pretty picky about having them all be pretty different, so that you can shop at one spot and get a ton of Christmas shopping from grandpa to baby to whatever. So.
And is there an admission cost to get in?
Yes,
Okay.
$3.
Okay.
But it also gets you 3 raffle tickets to the giveaways. So,
So you
Yeah.
need to just
We're
stick
still
around
there.
at
Yeah.
least for an
Okay.
hour so you're there for 2 giveaways,
There
right?
you go.
yeah,
There
and
you
there's
go.
like 3 different baskets. So you can, if you stay for an hour and a half, you have 3 chances of winning a giveaway, or all 3 in one. And
Go
We are
around.
excited for the holidays now.
yes, it'll be
Thank
so
you
fun.
so much.
Yep.
So you have 5 kids,
Yes, yeah.
and you said you don't really start Christmas shopping till Black Friday, or
I feel like I get like their big. I do like a big present, and then I do like a bunch of like little filler presents. But a lot of the time we do a vacation.
oh,
So, I mean, but yeah, I don't do a lot
so
of
she does a
shopping
vacation and
before.
a big gift and then some filler presents.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Depending
They're
on
spoiled,
how you're feeling.
okay,
Yeah.
so I don't think your kids are going to watch. Give us some inside knowledge of
Yes.
what are the kids getting this
Well,
year?
my oldest is into skincare.
Because she's a
Who do we know? She's 10. I
And
mean,
she's right there.
yeah,
Oh my
she's
goodness.
always.
Okay, I have an 11-year-old granddaughter.
Okay.
Do tell, because I have her Christmas halfway done. I could
Oh,
use
there you go.
tips.
So Golden Oak actually helped me a lot with her. Like they have like a kid's facial that you could maybe give her if she's that into it. Mine is very
Oh.
bougie, so she'll love that.
That's so cute. My
yeah.
8-year-old granddaughter is into gel nails. And so for her
Yes.
birthday, I bought her a gel nail kit that she can do at home.
love
And
it.
her and her friends and the little extensions.
Oh, cute.
And they do them all the time. Like she came over last night. She's like, Gigi, look at
Oh,
these.
I
These are
just
for
got the
my costume."
press-ons for her.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
those are great
no.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are awesome. She loves
Okay,
those.
what about like the boys? Like they're so hard.
Boys are so hard.
They're so
I usually
hard.
make Adam do it, or I buy a whole lot of baseball stuff.
Are all the
for
boys into
my boy.
baseball?
I mean, I only have one that's old enough.
Oh, okay.
Because
And
my
then the
other boy's
baby.
only one. Yeah. So,
It's like Legos.
yeah.
Or like athletic
Loves
stuff.
Legos. Yeah.
Gaming stuff.
Yeah. I did find one because that I hate like having him online.
Mm-hmm.
So I did find one that's like almost like a Game Boy, and then
Ooh,
it has
sweet.
games downloaded onto it.
Safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like not online.
Yeah.
Which I love. So I think that'll be good because he does like to play the games.
And
but
is
I
it a
hate
Game Boy, or you said it's like a Game
It
Boy?
looks exactly like one, but it's
what is
not a
it?
Game Boy. I don't even remember. I'm the worst. It like popped up on my Instagram, and I was like, sold.
Yep.
Oh,
I need
that's,
that.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Yeah, it's a good one. But yeah, and Legos, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's into Legos.
And then
so.
babies are hard too. I'm always like, okay, a pacifier, clothes. Like, what do you, I have a 4-month-old grandson. I was like, what am I going to get him, really?
Yeah.
Like for Halloween, I buy them jammies and then treats, and I got
Yes.
him binkies.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That one's hard, Bryn.
I feel like I don't.
Soft books.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too.
I told Angie last time, I don't think we were filming, that this year all my grandkids get a theme, but they're a
cute.
different theme. So there's like, one is all going to be space, and one is volcanoes, and one is flamingos, and one is
my
just pink.
gosh. I love that.
So the whole thing will be any gift, but it all has to be pink.
I love
And
that.
that's made it so much fun for me
Yeah.
to kind of have a theme. And with the babies, I'm like, hey, if his theme's space, I'd be like, baby blankets, clothes, and Amazon would pull up so many
Yeah.
things.
See, she's so brave. I would be so scared to like make that decision for my kids, what I'm giving them.
Oh my heck.
The parents can decide like what to give them, but grandparents, we
Yeah,
can give them
we can give
whatever.
them
we
whatever.
want.
Okay, thank you,
yes.
Stacey.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of grandparents, you mentioned grandma and grandpa gifts a couple of times too. So like what?
I do have like a wellness IV girl coming, and so I don't know. I mean, there's like IVs. I mean, my mom loves jewelry too. I'm
And the
trying
Golden
to
Oaks,
think.
again.
Yes, yeah.
Like, who
Like,
doesn't
really,
want to be
it's like
pampered?
experience and being pampered and stuff at our age, like clothing, being pampered, having
Yes.
time, and a good drink.
Just,
I'm all
Just
about
bring
that.
them
And
a Diet
yes,
Coke.
well, and
Yeah.
I think they always love pictures too
oh,
Yeah.
true.
from the grandkids.
Yeah.
So we will be there. We
Yeah,
will be
well,
there
and
to
I cannot
support you.
believe it's been 4 years.
I know.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations.
That's so
Thank
awesome. Yeah.
It's fun. I love doing it, and I love seeing everyone and learning new businesses and all of that. A lot of them are very local too, like Spanish Fork. I think the furthest, honestly, is like Orem. So,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Well, thanks for doing something cool in
Yeah.
Spanish Work.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
I love you,
Okay.
Bren.
We'll see you there.
Thanks.
Our next guest is an author that has written a book to help trigger your personal motivation responses, and it's amazing. Let's welcome Melinda King to the chatter. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hi, Melinda.
Hi. Good to see you again.
Yeah, so we met kind of walking through a parking lot, correct?
We did, yes.
We were at a chamber.
Yes, we
Event.
both arrived late. Should we admit that?
I don't remember being late. No,
Yes, we were just like,
You were late because you were
right?
chatting.
Yes,
Okay? Bringing someone
and
new
we
in.
had a nice walk, and we just, there's all these moments in life to make that human connection, and we seize the moment. And so I think we were friends 2 minutes later, and now here I am.
exactly. I'm like, you do what and what and what? And then she's like, well, what do you do? Oh, I do. Okay.
Well, I'm looking at it and I'm so confused. So tell us what I don't even know how to say it.
Is it olfactory?
Aromatic anchoring.
Okay.
Yes. So I am a Gallup certified strengths coach. And what that means is that I teach people to fall madly in love with themselves. That's my job. And
That must be a hard job.
it is the best
I
job
bet it's
ever.
harder
It
than
is
Pete's
actually
job.
It's actually not
Working
that,
with us.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Like it is amazing to be with someone in that moment where you see the light turn on and they realize I'm important and I have value.
Oh,
Like it's the best job ever.
I bet. I was just teasing you. That does sound like rewarding.
It is really rewarding. And so as I kind of progressed with that, I was looking at tools to help people tap into their best self when it matters most, right? We need more coping skills. We need more emotional management. And you might hear Tony Robbins talk about his power pose, or you'll talk about athletes who repeat the same muscle movement over and over and over, right, to create that anchor. So when they're at bat, it's just muscle memory. But the truth is, our olfactory system is the most sophisticated of all our senses, right? You can hear about 500,000 sounds, you can see about a couple million colors, but your olfactory system can actually differentiate over 1 trillion different smells.
You're calling it an olfactory system.
Olfactory system
okay,
is
yes, tell us that.
the connection of smelling something to the limbic brain.
Okay.
So have you ever gone into someone's home and instantly thought, oh, I remember this smell when I was 10 years old and my grandma taught me how to make apple pie, right? And it was just an instantaneous connection. You weren't thinking about your grandma before, but the scent triggered a memory. So that's what we're connecting to. We do it accidentally all the time. You might be walking down the street, my boyfriend in college wore that cologne, right? Right. So what if we do it on purpose? What if we can actually pick a scent and pick how we want to feel? So when we smell that, our brain says, I know how you want me to be right now.
Oh, wow.
Right? That's the whole concept of the book, is giving yourself tools. For example, I put on oils before coming here so that I could speak clearly and confidently, right? I'm getting into my best self for this moment because I want this moment to be successful. Or let's say you're going to have a difficult conversation with a teenager. Maybe you need
me all the
something, right? Something a little calmer, something a little more open, right? Or all of those things, forgiveness, courage, abundance, whatever it is you want to be. What if you just had a little cabinet of tools that helped you choose your mood and increased your chances of success in the moment?
Oh, I have
Sounds
some
so easy.
questions.
Right?
So does this have everything to do with oils, or does it have, can you pick scents outside the oils, the cabinet, like
Yeah, absolutely.
apple pie
anything.
or perfume?
Yes, you
know?
can. Perfume, or even, get an orange from your kitchen, right?
But it needs to be
with a
something
scent.
tangible at that moment that you're
Something
like,
that you can
I'm going
grab.
to Studio Chatter for courage, it's citrus. So I need to smell something citrusy, like you make that connection with whatever it is.
Yeah, so for me, I used to be afraid of public speaking. I mean, most people are. But so there was an oil that helps with just keeping everything open, right? Keeping your chest open. So I associate that with I'm going to have a clear, strong voice when I speak. And so I put that oil on and it just automatically feels like, all right, I can do this. I got this, right? Because I've created a memory. I've created a trigger for it. Wild orange, I would probably use for positivity, happiness, encouragement, especially, you know, when you wake up in the morning on the wrong side of the bed and you're just like, well, my day's ruined, right? Like there's no reason for it. We've just decided.
Right.
But what if we could grab that wild orange and actually have our brain say, or today can be a great day,
Right.
right? And help you transition into the mood you want to experience.
Okay.
So what does that look like, choosing it? Or how do you help someone do that?
So the sequence, there's kind of two parts. One is I have people kind of a little bit like guided meditation. So let's say we'll go with wild orange, right? Wild orange and positivity. We would pull out that oil or even an orange from the kitchen. And when's the last time you felt joy? And then you would tell me that memory. And you're reliving the memory while you're smelling that oil and you're starting to create that anchor. And then the next time, maybe you're with your kids and you're picking out pumpkins and you're like, this is joy. Pull the oil out of your pocket and reestablish that connection. This is what joy feels like. This is happiness. This is positivity. And it's training your brain, whenever it smells this, you feel good. And so you do that enough times, and then sometimes you're grumpy, you pull out the oil, and your brain says, actually, let's feel this instead. It actually changes the way your brain is in that moment.
So how do you do this in conjunction with, like, is it a session that, so I'm sitting with you and you say that you've seen the light turn on. So what's our conversation, and then how do we bring in and associate oils or smells with our conversation?
So that's why I wrote the book, right? So
Okay.
you can literally do it all by yourself for
Okay.
$5.
Okay.
And a
Cheapest therapy I've ever heard of.
If someone is working with me, right, they're getting a coaching package.
Okay.
Right. So
Okay.
that's quite different. Most of the time I'm working with entrepreneurs and small business owners who perhaps they love taking photos, they don't know how to run a photography business.
Okay.
Right. So I'm helping them figure out their strengths and talents so that they can do all the parts of their job, not just the fun part, but
Right.
actually enjoy everything about it.
Okay.
And so that's quite different than just this, right? So yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking of my own in particular, like, sense that I relate to. So what about, okay, I'll just be devil's advocate here.
Okay.
I really dislike cucumber melon because I had morning sickness when I was pregnant. So for that reason, I just do not love that smell.
Yeah.
So how, like, if I ever smelled it again, how could I make that happy? How could I make that transition?
I mean, a lot of times I would say, why would you do that? You know, like, why would you focus your energy on trying to like a smell you don't like?
okay.
Right?
Yep. Okay.
So my philosophy is focus on your strengths. So what's a scent you love and what do you want to anchor that to? That's where I would have us focus our
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So when you smell cucumber melon, you're like, yeah, I don't want to ever get pregnant
Yeah, I don't.
again.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be by
I'm
that
out of
again.
that phase,
Yes,
thank goodness.
but it's interesting, right? Because the scents, especially in this season, because right now I love all things cinnamon and pumpkin and
yes.
all like the tree smells. Like I just want to go live in a forest right now, and that makes me happy. But like when I'm running a bath, it's eucalyptus or something else that makes me want to feel grounded. Like that's my happy space. So I do believe there's association to a lot of these happy things. So that's great.
I have never thought anything about any of this. So this is so fascinating. Like the triggering of like grandma's smell of
pie,
her house or
yeah.
whatever. But other than that, I would have thought opposite, that our vision and touching like would have trillion triggers. Where
Right.
you're saying our smell does. So that's so fascinating.
If you think about it from an evolutionary standpoint, like our sense of smell is what kept us alive. We had to know what smoke was, and then you had to know what kind of smoke it was. Is that danger or is that my dinner? Right? Like it had to be able to distinguish between all of the smells to keep you alive and keep you safe.
Okay.
So
how did you decide to write a book? Have you seen anything like this?
I mean, we've always used aromatherapy for mood management. Aromatic anchoring, this is going to sound egotistical, like I did create it.
No, that's fascinating.
Yeah, this specific concept is my creation.
That is really,
so the
really
anchoring
cool.
part of it is just coming back to a place with that scent.
Yeah,
Is
like
it-
there's NLP, right? Well, there's a lot of people who do tapping. Or have their mirror mantras where they're doing power statements or power poses. And just with my work with aromatherapy, I thought, oh, there's something here that's really powerful. Let's dive into this. So that's where it all kind of happens.
And you have 3 books right here. What are the differences in the 3?
Okay, so this is the first one, which is Anchor to Your Strengths, which partners with the Gallup Clifton Strengths, because I'm a Gallup certified strengths coach.
Oh, gotcha.
So with that assessment you take, there are 34 talents, and I've partnered them with 34 essential oils so that you can use your talents in your day-to-day tasks.
Oh my, that's way
But-
cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
But then people were like, what if I just want it for happiness or forgiveness or courage? So I wrote aromatic anchoring, right? A lot smaller because it took out all of the assessment stuff, just teaching people the concept. Here's the scent, here's the memory. How do we create that connection? And then people were saying, what if we could actually teach this to our children before we need to fix them?
Oh, brilliant.
So this is aromatic anchoring for children, which is about the very beginnings of actually breath awareness and emotions beyond happy, sad, angry. Right? Most children don't even understand what they're feeling. So how can they connect to how they feel, how their body feels when they're feeling it, and to help them recognize you can choose. Feel it, and now what do you want to feel next?
So do you think if someone had this book and they're raising kids, that they would need you along with this book, or do you think that this is kind of a standalone book?
That's 100% standalone.
Wow.
It is 15 activities to do with your children.
Oh my gosh. That is so neat.
It's
That could be
fascinating, isn't
life-changing.
it?
And it's
Oh,
so
yes.
simple. It's a simple concept
Right?
that I feel like
I mean,
they
you
could
see that
grasp
with
as
kids
well.
so much these days. They're so stressed out, right? So if we can give them another tool.
So you've referenced oils several times during the conversation, and you may have told me and I forgot, I'm assuming you sell oils.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So I've been living in London, England the last 7 years. I was an aromatherapist there. Unfortunately, my certification is not recognized in the United States. So here I just know a lot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't get to be an aromatherapist here. But since I am here without the aromatherapy title, I have partnered with doTERRA. So
Oh,
Perfect.
okay.
Awesome.
I can get you oils.
All right. And if they want to follow you on social media,
It's Melinda Writing.
okay.
Awesome.
Thank you for
Fascinating.
introducing us.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Melinda.
Thank you for having me.
Yep.
What have we learned today?
Well, I had fun walking in and seeing our 2 senior Dramadon boys
Yes.
that are the stars of the upcoming show Big Fish, and
Right.
hearing about just the parallels in real life in this upcoming play. It just
It's
sounds
like a little
fascinating.
bit deeper.
Uh-huh.
But they were saying like for smaller kids up to grandparents, but I feel like more of like a deep feel good maybe.
Yeah,
Learning
that,
kind
that
of a
everyone could learn from
Yeah.
it. So they've
was cool.
never disappointed me yet. So I want to add it to my calendar for November.
Okay, I like it. Well, I love the aromatic anchoring. I'm so intrigued by this, but I'm just like the orange makes me feel good. It's like soaring over California, the ride. Every time that orange comes, like I can feel myself, my mood lift, and just I don't know, it feels good to me. So,
But the
I
popcorn and
chose-
churros at Disneyland can do that too.
Yeah, and then that gives me
This is
anxiety a
true.
little bit too, because then I process the Disney
Right.
crazy. But this always makes me happy. So I'm interested to kind of read about her book and see if there can be some correlation of like
Yeah.
pulling you into a happy place. I don't know.
So when you're mad at someone or something, you can just pull out your orange and be like, oh, you know what, I
sorry."
feel better. That would be really a fascinating study to
Right?
to really recognize it when you're not in your happy place and you need to switch your mood.
Yes,
to just
if it
smell.
really could do it.
Will you report back?
I will.
Because I bet you're going to be mad at some point in the next 2 weeks.
I'm going to, and then I'll
She's
like
not
rip
ever
this
gonna be
open.
mad.
It'll pour down on me, and then I'll be
Do you
like,
know?
"Oh, I hate orange."
I do believe there is something to that though, and the olfactory, because when I don't know if you're Wiggy Wash or if you're Quick Quack, but we're going to Quick Quack these days, and when you go through and you turn off the vents or whatever it is, what is it when you do the hole in the car?
Yeah.
They have the pumpkin spice smell right now.
Quick Coac does?
Yes. And that is a moment. That is a moment. Like when you're in the car wash, you're like, this is nice.
You close your eyes.
Yeah, she's like, and my car is getting clean.
Wiggy Wash does not offer that scent smell.
No, they do not. Just saying.
Oh.
Maybe they need doTERRA in their lives.
Maybe they need oranges.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that is fun.
Yeah.
That just makes it more magical in there.
I know.
Like
Natasha, why are you always going to the car wash? Just because.
Calms me.
calms me.
Well, thanks for sharing more about cybersecurity
Yeah,
with us.
of
I
course.
think it could be a reminder in my life regularly. Because I think you can learn it and then kind of fall back into your old patterns so
Well,
easily.
and it's ever changing too. I
It's
feel
ever
like-
changing. It can be super frustrating. I mean, I know we've all had the moment, right? You're like, I don't know my password. You have
And then
to
how do I
reset.
Today I was just doing it on my Apple ID, and I was like, where do I go to change that? And it's going to change it on all my devices, and then how am I going to remember that password? I'm
Right.
writing it down, and then all of a sudden I go to log in, and it had it saved with my face, and I was like, I don't even
Right.
know if that's what it is.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But you,
Scary.
Yeah.
But you read it in the news every day. There's like some security breach somewhere every day. Somebody being
They are so
affected.
smart.
Yeah.
So do you, well, I don't know if this is a silly question. Do these people that are out there trying to destroy our lives, are they going for individuals or big companies
Both.
more so?
Both.
Just both?
I
yeah.
think it just depends on who the targets are, and sadly, there's probably more of a more senior community that maybe just doesn't know exactly what they're looking for in phishing scams or email scams, or and it's kind of the same thing with telemarketing, right? But then yes, then you have the threats and the attackers that are definitely going after the revenue and gaps
Okay.
in their security systems.
So they're covering their bases everywhere with all of
Everywhere.
this.
Yep.
However they can make a buck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
and steal our stuff. And then it was so fun to have Bryn back on. We realized that Brinley Shank was her maiden name, but she's Duke now. So.
Okay.
I think we
Brinley
introduced
Shank
her as Duke, though. So
Yeah,
we gave her
should.
the proper
Yeah,
last
we
name.
sure did. But
Yeah.
she's darling, and that's so awesome that it's 4 years that she's been doing this. Just started it.
I
But
like how she said, I feel like Black Friday people, there's a group of people, two groups. You're either wrapping up your Christmas or you're starting your Christmas. So I want to ask you both, what is Black Friday?
Oh my gosh, you've
weekend for
known
you?
us for 9 years and more. Like,
So
how do you know?
you are just starting more so. Mm-hmm. And you
I'll be
are about done.
finished. Yep.
Okay. How was that guess?
Yeah, that was a good guess. I mean, because what happens with me, if I start too early,
I know, you get
then I'll
too
just
much.
buy more and more and more and
Yep.
more. So no, yeah, give me your list 2 weeks before. There you
Well,
go.
and with your
That's
kids,
so much better.
like they're going to change their mind.
Well, they
Like,
do,
that's
but
the
then
role of
it's like
Grandma
you're
Grandpa.
constantly buying. I hate that.
Right.
And then you ask them in October, and then in December, it's like this new toy or
I
gadget
knew
came out, and
that's
then you
just
buy
it.
them both.
That's just
So
it.
I think it's better for a parent to wait. Grandparents, I think we're a little safer.
yeah.
Because they
Or-
kind of give us something, and then we can kind of do that, and then we can play around with it. a
Yeah,
little
or
bit.
asking our adult kids like what they want. Like adults more, oh, I really needed this or this. So
I should just be divvying out the gift cards. Here's your Ulta. Here's your
Right,
The
go
University
find what you
Mall. You go
want.
find what you want.
And they
you
would
pick
probably-
the shoes. And
they would
be
probably
happy.
love it.
Yes.
I've done it both ways sometimes.
it makes Christmas morning a little duller.
Right. But that's when you do start planning the trips and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yep.
I think we're
guys-
Yeah, like you get what you want all during the year. Let's just go somewhere
every
instead.
day.
How we're
Yep.
talking about Christmas already.
I know, I love it.
Pumpkin spice.
Thanks for being here with us. We hope you've enjoyed the conversation. If you learned something new, please tell a friend about us.